Bard at least will have the range advantage, so both he and Jauchi on this Corki will get push, which aids Nayo's ability to try and invade early, or at least get priority from his bot lane to start, hopefully one day, get to be strong enough to join the ranks of some of our top supports in the league. But 369, I mean, I don't even think they're going to chase him down. Jeje's like, I'd rather just get this crab, or Krugs, I should say. 369, dude, he feels so confident. This is crazy.
Wait a minute, Zika hit 6. Wait, Zika hit 6 here, and Jeje's almost dead. Look, I thought this was okay from 369 because if Jeje and Zika stay, Zika misses his entire top lane wave. Oh, come on, brother.
Okay, Vault Breaker right on top for the equalizer. It forces 369 to flash away. He's not level 6. He's just going to flash on top because Xiaohu is fast on the track, but Cream ensures that Xiaohu cannot get to the play by the Emperor's Divide, but a great Vault Breaker flash guarantees the kill onto 369's the best, and that's first blood for Weibo Gaming.
Dragon's going to be taken by top esports.
Shockwave!
An ult to kill Funway?
Okay. He doesn't go down. I think that's the best thing they can hope for. The way I look at this, especially jungle mid duo, depending on what Xiaohu buys off of this last chapter, if it's something bursty like in Lunan's Echo, there is a big one-item wake-up for this Vi Orianna combo. And between the Rumble as well, which is one of the most infamous champions that spikes on one item, Weibo, Jeje is spotted.
Wow.
Great ward on the Tribush, and Jeje immediately spots it. Grand Starfall looking top lane because he knows that the Vi is on the bot side and cannot bail out Zika this time around. Public execution lands. There's the stun from Nayo, and Zika will accept his fate, just trying to kill the entire minion wave before he goes down.
Hey, thankfully for him, it actually almost kills 369. 369 is going to have to recall. And I think if top esports cannot secure this dragon, you're going to be in a little bit of a world of hurt. Every dragon Weibo get gives them 5 more minutes.
Xiaohu is quite low on mana here. He's got one rotation. Oh, Arha with the fling! Shockwave delivery system with the side of beef to go. Weibo Gaming, what a great way to play that one out.
And now, you were worried. You said, Xiaohu, you don't have mana. Maybe Xiaohu doesn't have HP. That's a lot of movement speed from the command dissonance.
Lethal tempo, but he's got Jeje right behind him. Xiaohu just needs to walk this one out. Cream might try to challenge Jeje. He does have the Nashor's Tooth and the lethal tempo with stacked up, but here comes Arha from another flank. He flashes the pulverized combo. Elk is going to assist Jeje just to make sure that there is no funny business on this dragon. That would have been really sad if Jauchi stole it with the rocket, but being able to sneak through the shadows once again. Nayo, what are you up to? Do they want to dive Xiaohu on the bottom side of the map? I mean, Xiaohu should know that there's a play happening on top side, so public execution only goes through one, does not give 369 the bailout that he was looking for, and Weibo Gaming's mid laner is playing it safe and saying, you know what, yeah, take that turret. I'm not going to give up a death this time around.
Yeah, guess who doesn't have flash right now? Cream. Cream's the one that doesn't have flash, and he can't do anything here in this bottom lane. Xiaohu is perfectly fine. He's going to give up most of this wave. And Weibo, for now, while they lose access to the first turret of the game, I think this is a really, really smart trade from Weibo. And great respect being paid by Xiaohu as the weak side of the map. 369 has become a little bit of a liability, specifically on this Mbessa in the early game.
Arha at least delaying a little bit of damage coming out from Cream when he went for the all-in onto Elk. It did come at the cost of the Sivir ulti. Nayo, does he just want to flash in onto Elk? No way, right? Yeah,
this is fake.
Not going to commit to that.
He has barrier.
Quite fed on this Sivir. Xiaohu has already teleported to the top side, chunks out Cream. Really nice QW combo coming in there just to make sure that he has had a health advantage. 5k on the Rift Herald. Nayo and Funway are the first ones to step up into the river. Teleport is coming in. 2k HP. It's enough for Jeje to secure the Rift Herald. Wow, that just felt so well played by Weibo Gaming.
I think this was an okay... Like, this is, I think, Weibo recognizing that they can't make this play. Now, we are going to try to look for something mid. They are bringing over the Herald. Oh, it completely misses.
Well, Arha does cleanse the Cosmic Binding with his ultimate, but Elk is on the wrong side. Jeje and Xiaohu, can they get there in time to interrupt it? Shockwave onto 2. The Bard ultimate delays a little bit of the fight, but Cream is now completely isolated. I think that Bard ultimate screwed them all over. Equalizer from the top from Zika. Burns the ball down. Top esports are scrambling at 369. Cannot salvage the play. Weibo Gaming just completely clowned on them.
What was going on from the soul laners of top esports, and this is going to just be a long trade. Nayo's having a little bit of fun at this point. He's going to use the Hextech portal. Elk will get at least one more kill. And now we're moving into a state where Baron's going to be up, and you're going up against, you're supposed to be this huge spiking team. I mean, you're going to have 2-item Corki and a Ziersu.
Oh! Pulverized Flash right on top of Jacci. Does he have the Valkyrie to get out? Tempered Fate does deny damage from Elk. The public execution hits the spell shield, so Elk is still able to free fire with these boomerang blades.
Nothing.
There's JJ looking for Janayo with the cease and desist, and Top Esports. You can feel the desperation through my LCD monitor, Elk. Weibo Gaming are taking this nice and easy, and Top Esports are sweating.
Wow, just a really big overforce, and now Jacci is going to go down as well. There it is. We're throwing a single lone ability from Elk. Let's not tank up all the turret shots now, brother. Will be the mid-tier one, as well as 3 players going down. Top Esports, if they were just a little closer in this game, if they had the damage, that would look good, but now Cream is going, what are we doing? All right, this game's done.
Top Esports, yeah, they're desperate. They're trying to flip the game because they realize it has been completely ripped from their control, and now multiple individuals on Top Esports are just trying to flip the game without any backup whatsoever, and Weibo Gaming are just there with the punish. Oh my goodness, Arha is ready on the other side of the magical journey just to make sure that Fongyue does not get out alive. Zika burns him down to a crisp. Weibo Gaming enjoying some barred barbecue tonight.
This team fight isn't great, but it's as good as it's going to get. Great spell shield from Elk, prevents the bump execution, and puts 369 in a terrible position. And from here, I mean, they just don't have the damage. Now we're seeing it again.
Oh my goodness. It's a public beatdown that is not friendly for family audiences, so if you got kids at home, you might as well turn off the stream and just wait for this game too, because this is not going to be pretty. Nayo will not survive the dive from the side of Weibo Gaming, and all 5 members committed to the play, and all 5 members will get out alive unless Jacci just flashes right in front of him. Cream's gonna send it to 2, takes the shutdown onto the Rumble, but JJ is right where he wants to be in a forward fist fight onto Fongyue. Cream looking for Aha on the back line, but JJ will flash over, make sure that his support lives, and Ara goes back in for another pulverized combo. This is peak Weibo Gaming, and they're just styling all over Top Esports.
It's week 2 of the regular season. I really hope this isn't peak Weibo right now. I'm scared. I'm scared for playoffs. It's going to be peak.
Okay. I was feeling it. I forgot that Top Esports took their second dragon when JJ was pushing on the top side of the map. I thought they just got a random dragon when they were down 7,000 gold, but not the case here.
Kind of lit.
369, you might be in trouble. Okay, Nayo and Fongyue are setting up a trap. They look for Elk. Uh-oh. Elk might be dead. Arha punts away 1, but he cannot punt away all of them. Elk, no way he gets out. Fongyue just needs to tackle one more time. Just one more time. Nayo, can he find the Comet Spear from afar? The flash guarantees it. Okay, that's a big shutdown going to the pockets of Pantheon. Will it make the difference? Unclear. Weibo Gaming drop another one. Hang on, wait a minute. Top Esports might be cooking here. Zika is going to get stunned up by the Tempered Fate, but he burns Jacci while going golden. Yeah, he's healing the Hanwha Moon for this one. Weibo Gaming now trying to see if they can find Nayo on the other side of this wall. And yeah, they're going to find Nayo with the Pantheon. No Grand Star Fall to get out of this one. Eventually, he'll go down. All right, he sidesteps the Vault Breaker. Gets a little bit of style points back. And meanwhile, Cream is saying, well, just buy time for me, guys. I got this second-tier turret.
A spell shield from Elk is good. Arha plays this fight mechanically very well. I'm very happy with what we're getting from him. We had a lot of criticisms for Weibo.
Baron.
It's Baron. Yeah, I don't care. I mean, Arha has been really, really good. It just took a little bit for this Weibo bot lane to work.
All right, you're right. Nayo was nowhere near. He was just coming back from base, and now Weibo Gaming are ready to start the party once again and look for curtains on this one. 369 will offer up his life just to make sure that the rest of Top Esports can get out alive. But Cream, unfortunately, they still have a cease and desist. Great choke point for that equalizer, but nobody else from Weibo Gaming can follow up. But Fongyue is caught in the crossfire, and once again roasted on a spit. Weibo Gaming eliminate 2 off the map. It's a 5-on-3 for the next 30 seconds. Shockwave is a whiff. It's okay, Xiaohu. Can't hit them all.
Okay. Oh, I mean, at that point, when you're this far ahead, mistake after mistake, they are not executing on the plays that they would have wanted to. It turns into a Baron, and this Baron timer is going to be perfect. It's 2 minutes before it falls down, and we have Dragon that spawns 45 seconds before that. So I hope Nayo has the damage here.
Spell shield for the Comet Spear. Fongyue flashes on top. Okay, they take care of the Sivir. Tempered Fate delays Zika's entrance here, but JJ and Xiaohu, they're all looking for Nayo. Wow! CY out in the chat. The Pantheon makes it out alive. The rest of Top Esports can now fight as 5. Maybe it could be an angle here, but Cream just needs space. He needs time, so he can just rip through every last one with these Sand Soldiers.
Cream!
He's looking for the play. Ever's Divide only keeps up 1, but he goes golden in the Zonias.
No.
Multi-man pulverize, and the Shockwave! 3K Elo from Xiaohu. Weibo Gaming are going to put this game to rest, and any last hope the Top Esports had in coming back, Weibo Gaming going to wrap game 1 in the series.
Xiaohu is still, we don't even get to see it again.
We're denied the 4-man Shockwave. We got 1-man Shockwave on the Fong Yue. He makes it out with Magical Journey, but Arha is right on Han on his tails. Pulverized Flash takes the side of Cream. And now Weibo Gaming can finally do away with the rest of Top Esports. This should be curtains for the first game of our second series of the night. Nio gets completely trounced by a face full of fists, and Weibo Gaming, off of this minion wave, should put an end to our first game of the series.
Arha, clear MVP here of this game.
Yes.
Incredible play on the Alistar, making play after play, denying vision from his opponents, and also just setting up some of the biggest moments here in this game. A very clean game coming out 31-7 from Weibo. Ooh.
This beatdown was not friendly for family audiences, and we might have to put in a different kind of rating on the stream going into game 2 if Weibo Gaming continue to put this kind of beatdown in. But really well played stuff from the Weibo Gaming squad, and a great way to start off the second bout between these two teams.
I'm going to push you, Mark. You said if there's children watching, they shouldn't be. It is 1:30 in the morning on the West Coast. And for our normal viewership, as 369, why are we trying to just squeeze nothing from that top lane play? Because remember this, I feel like a lot of this game was precipitated by 369 dying behind enemy tier 1.
I'm at least glad that they didn't just settle for a Cassante counter into Sion and exchange tank on tank. With a Lulu, this Aatrox can go crazy. If he finds a flank and then you give him a wild growth on top and onto multiple people, he will.
It's Yunara Lulu as well. They get a lot of on-hit passives available to them. It's a tough look. Jarvan's going for 3 camps from red buff and immediately bot lane. This could be the look that Weibo need to instantly end this game.
Flash Flay from Arha right under Chachi. The cleanse breaks the death sentence, but here comes Dead.
Oh!
AQ Flash right on target, and the Conquer's fully stacked up. Fong Yue will at least look for a Glitter Lance to slow him down. Nio is skipping his scamp just so he can arrive to the party and bail Fong Yue out, but Jeja's got another flag and drag, and boy, oh boy, that's how you open up an early game snowball for Weibo Gaming. Because Jeja did invest his time into that gank bot side, and Nio knows that he only had a red buff. He can try and challenge him not only on this top crab, but also on some of these camps, and 369 has the inside track, and here comes the punish. 369, can he find the Infernal Chains? It's the Dark and Blade flash into the Infernal Chains, and Jeja cannot escape. That's the punish you need to look for, knowing the information you got, and wait a minute, Top Esports bot lane gets the better of Arha and Elk. The flash forward from Chachi, they pay it back. And just because of the level 1 doesn't mean Top Esports don't know how to strike back. Nio's ahead in terms of overall camps and level pacing, but Jeja knows that there's no sums on this Chachi Yunara. There's the Gravitum into the EQ flag and drag. Arha does go down because he was tanking hella turret shots, and Jeja, that last turret shot was pretty scary. But the dive is successful, and Elk and Weibo Gaming continue to accelerate.
Wow. It would have been fine because you've now sacrificed your lead in the jungle to make sure your bottom lane gets ahead and continues to have an advantage. But now the lane is equalized. You still gave over the first dragon of the game to Top Esports. Not much else has happened here from Weibo. So I think Top Esports, they should be looking. You're going to get another jungle treat here. We're getting very close. A minute and a half before that dragon. I want to see how Nio's going to be able to finish his item.
Wait. They're getting some damage down on the Fong Yue and Chachi. He's getting baited in. He doesn't realize that Jeja is on the way. Jeja tries to fly away, uses the flash out of the Cataclysm. EQ doesn't quite land.
Look at Chachi.
Gives him the health boost that he needs, and he's firing all cylinders, but it's just not enough damage in the tank. And Nio arrives a little too late. He will at least get 1 redemption kill back.
Oh!
No way. No way. Oh my God, Nio. It's so sad that he sidestepped the way it becomes lightning. Oh, and just when you thought that Nio was gonna get a jungle gap on this guy, Jed just shows him how it's done. Presence of mind on the whim becomes lightning and sidestepping it. Oh my goodness. Just masterclass from JJ. Remember, Nio did have a great punish on him on the topside camps, and Top Esports with the priority still are able to leverage that and get the second dragon of the game. But man, it just hurts that they're not able to get that kill on the JJ.
Oh, no, they can't.
Great use of the control ward right on top of the dark passage. He could not click the Lancer to get out alive, and Top Esports making sure that they are still ahead in this game. No dragon to play for, but Nio is definitely feeling the pressure to make sure that his bot lane is actually able to leverage the advantage that they have and not letting JJ turn it around.
Give me your turret plate, is what Top Esports are saying. You will be giving us that 36 gold for our team.
No
oh
way.
my!
Oh! Wild Growth does save Nio for now, and he blocks damage with the pressing guard. JJ is forced to get out, but he locks him under the tower with the Cataclysm. It's a one-for-one trade. Xiaohu with the teleport, looking for the Chaos Storm right on top. Chachi will feel the wrath of the Arcane, but he's not getting pumped.
What is Cream doing?
He gets flayed under the tower, but he's able to dodge it out. And 369 is here to end their worlds. Needs one more Darken Blade in the back seat, and Cream picks up a double for himself. And this is the lead that Top Esports needed to find in this second game of the series. Oh man, this is a rough spot.
That's expensive. I mean, that's expensive because now Top Esports, they get the flash from Elk, you get this mid-tier 1, you get the Herald, and you get the Dragon? That line of play from Weibo may have just costed them the game here, Rafa. Soul Point immediately at 17 minutes for Top Esports is the exact pace of game we wanted to see from them. It's a Cloud Soul as well, so now you're going to be having an Aatrox who's hitting the World Ender, getting bonus movement speed. You're going to have a transcending Yunara with bonus movement speed. Maybe would have preferred if we kind of went up to the top side, because I think Syndra versus Victor is going to be a little bit more important.
Here we go.
Bungie away with a great roam. Is spotted out by Xiaohu. Xiaohu did not have flash up until this very moment. Just no opportunity to use it there. Loses the wave. A turret goes down in favor of Top Esports. And this is the TES that we wanted to see. Doing just that. Weibo now. I mean, what do you do as this team? Like, Elk is not hitting his Infinity Edge anytime soon, and you're down half an item. I mean, Yunara, God forbid she gets another kill or maybe another turret, has 3 items before your Phelios is finished.
Despite the ward being placed down to try and block that from happening, Elk is here. Do they want to turn
Summoning
things
Herald.
around here? I don't think so. Rift Herald, Moonlight Vigil, it's a field goal, and they park the Red Sea. Top Esports are going to be able to waste away at this second tier turret.
All right, objective bounties though for Weibo here. They'll grab the top tier 1. Xiaohu can TP and will have flash. We're going to move this into mid lane.
Nice.
2 plates going over to Top Esports. They need to spend this gold. Dragon spawns in 2. They'll fix their top wave afterwards. And this comes down to basically the game itself. Is the soul going to be enough for Top Esports to win this one out immediately?
Flash play? Do you have it? Oh, can't get a range.
Oh!
No! The flip has been made, and it ends up cheese side down for Arha. And Top Esports going to say, thank you very much. We'll take another kill off of this Thresh.
We're going to Baron, and we're just trying to take this on spawn immediately. Because this is the only way we're going to really be able to contest. We are never walking towards this dragon.
And Top Esports recognize that they're trying to look to Baron as a bailout. They just turn on Arha, knowing that he does not have a way out. Great use of the Infernal Chains and the slows by Feng Yue's Lulu. Top Esports now guarantee a 5-on-4. Weibo Gaming still might just try their luck.
I think we're still doing this.
Yep, MVP ward placed by, I imagine it was Feng Yue earlier before they got that dragon prep done. And as soon as the sweeper comes out and they recognize that they're on vision, yep, jig is up. And Weibo Gaming will not even attempt a Hail Mary at the Baron. JJ, caught by the scatter of the week. Good night, JJ.
He's gone. Not even an attempt for him to maybe steal Nio. This is very greedy, but I get it, man.
And at least Nio was able to make really strong counter responses to what JJ did on the map. And 369 is ready to lead the charge and not let any Weibo Gaming members escape. Darken Blade connects on the Xiaohu. They already used the Dark Passage for 1. The Wild Growth connects for an extra knock-up onto him. The flash forward for the 3rd cast of the Darken Blade lands true. Elk gets polymorphed. Chachi on the left side flank, and Top Esports will lay waste to the entire Weibo Gaming roster. Zika and Jeja are the last 2 men defense that they can try and muster up a Hail Mary, a miracle. But when you're down almost 10,000 gold, I don't think God is answering your prayers anytime soon.
This series is so important to win because this matchup could dictate whether these teams at the end of the season are going to be playing in that Knights play-in stage, going into playoffs. It's a difference between starting in the top 4 and potentially having to play a best of 5. JJ's eviscerated, completely deleted off of this map, and Top Esports are going to send us to Game 3.
We've got a series on our hands, y'all, so better get out your popcorn and other snacks and tune in for the long haul. Top Esports might look to pad their KDA stats a bit, but they've got the Baroned up minion wave pounding at the Nexus while they start pounding on Weibo Gaming's corpses. GG to Top Esports. Game 2 in the books. We're going to Game 3.
Wow, I am so perplexed.
I thought that was the mental tilter right there. I thought that's when Weibo just wrap it up and go home at that point, but they turned it around
immediately. And we said from draft that this Lulu would have been a slam dunk here. Mid lane, you're going to lose priority as Silas, but will get better as time goes on. I need to see Xiao have an amazing game this time around. I think as this Rise, you have so much say in here, just moving around the map, even early, just trying to spam spell fluxes.
And Fongyue and Elk are forced to recall.
Does Jia just can't, or does Jiaqi, yeah, he needs to cancel his recall. I wish he would have flashed a little sooner so that he just has more HP. Fongyue and them, they lost the level 1 trade. Now this wave is going to crash. Thankfully for them, I don't think there's anything that they can do here. This is fake, guys.
He's just going to walk up slowly and down smash on Jiaqi's face. Elk tanks up the turret. That's first blood for Weibo.
This is huge. 2 minutes and we're already missing out on multiple waves. Fongyue!
He trades it back. Does he have the minion wave on his side, though? Arha does proc the aftershock. He goes back
dead.
And pulls him
He's
into
dead.
the minion waves, but the crash down shield isn't enough. Does he have another Q? He stuns him. Fongyue wins in the 2v2.
Look at that. Fongyue, get excited, brother.
I don't know if it's spotted where Nio was exactly. I can only infer where Nio could be. Zika pops the Dominus, tries to get the wave pushed in, but 369, the fact that he dodges out on what could have been a Ruthless Predator stun, maintains the range advantage here.
Uh-oh, we're diving bot.
Jiaqi in world trouble. No cleanse available. He does have flash. He throws out the bullet time. Decent damage down.
Elk has no damage.
This is going to be a 1-for-1 trade. Elk flashes out in time. Hole has to pop the barrier just in case. But Cream is now forcing the fight onto Zika. Stole the dominance away. Jedge in a world of trouble. Nile looking to pick up a second here with the bonk stick. Top Esports. A massacre happens at the hands of Weibo Gaming's corpses, and Top Esports going to win out of these grubs.
Oh boy, just a lot of grubs going over their way and a lot of kills as well. Like, that was a really, really well executed fight from Top Esports.
I think the only thing you can do as Weibo Gaming is just call out that Jiaqi has no flash, try and send another play bot lane. Look at where Xiaohu and JJ are. They are readying up for a Realm Warp. Yes, sir. Jiaqi doesn't have cleanse, doesn't have flash available. The Magnastorm will interrupt one engage, but cannot deal with the 2 people portaling in. Weibo Gaming's bot lane fall mercy to the gank of Xiaohu and JJ.
And that's the kind of play that we needed to see. Good movement. We put a lot of expectations on Xiaohu to move around the map, influence these side lanes, and he's doing exactly that. We saw him on the first Realm Warp, which didn't work, but at least now Top Esports don't just immediately continue to win here on the map. Nio might try to go for a cheeky steal here.
There's still a Kiana ultimate. This is a big flip here. Cream could also steal it. 1100, Jetja secures it, goes in. Supreme Display of Talents, double Supreme Display of Talents since Cream stole one. Jetja's able to kill one. Cream goes in with the Kingslayer. It's not enough healing. And Top Esports went for a flip that did not go their way.
From just the draft and what we were expecting, Weibo are kind of ahead of schedule on this one. And it's not like they're going to get any weaker as this game goes forward.
I think Fongyue is in trouble. Hang on. Water Q does freeze him up for now, and the Crystal Enchanted Arrow goes wide as Fongyue does flash it, but he still ends up going down. Cream steals the Death Charge. We'll see if he can use that to great effect later on. Decent hold from Xiaohu and JJ on this Tribush. Oh, they're looking for 369 first. JJ is going to walk up. Xiaohu pops the Ghost. 369 trying to build up that rage so that he can at least go big. Oh, he gets thrown back out of the hop. He scoops JJ into the wall.
Wait a minute!
Damage. Oh, boy! 369. He gets out. The auto attack is not enough. It forces Xiaohu to flash and get the spell flux down. Here comes Nio for the re-gank. Arha locks him down with the Dredge line, and it's enough for Elk to finish off the Monkey King. Now, Weibo Gaming and Top Esports are now both down a jungler.
It is just Fengyue, but I get it from Xiaohu. Oh, and this was a cancel as well onto Cream. Very tight timing. Still, I think Weibo come out so far ahead because of the kind of trade that happened after.
Yeah. Oh, Elk's in trouble. Flashes away from the up, going up. Duck, but Cream flashes forward, takes the arrow, and Point Blank shoots him in the face with it. Weibo Gaming gonna try to respond with Zika as Arha does flash away from the second round of chains from Cream Silas. He's starting to turn up the heat here, trying to make this signature pick of his be what saves Top Esports' game despite being down 3,000 gold.
I love the vision control and what Fengyue is doing. We don't need to overextend for this play. His damage dealers are nowhere near this right now. I think it's a massive overextension, and if they hadn't gotten this kill in mid lane,
you're too locked in. You're just zoning in and you're just like trying to hit all your buttons, and you're like, where's my mid laner? Dude, I got canceled on the TP.
Xiaohu's caught.
What? Okay, well, arrow hits
he walked up
Fengyue in the back.
That was a very good setup. Top Esports, they had 3 people. It was Fengyue in the river, and they just made a pick on the Xiaohu. That was a good play. Now we're setting up the Herald to drop. This will be the top tier 1 going, and this is gold into Cream's pocket, so trying to equalize the matchup between this Ryze and Silas. And second item, Silas is good. Jachi's probably going to have to use the ult to clear the wave, but guess what? Behind, brother!
F charge into the supreme display of talent. No chance to cleanse or flash out of that combo. Very well executed by the jungle and support duo of Weibo Gaming, but they're going to continue the push for the side of Top Esports onto this tier 2 turret. I don't know if they... Oh, wow, they are going to be able to take it before anyone
they
from
destroy
Weibo
this. They have 3 grubs. Yeah, they have 3 grubs.
Wow.
Nobody from Weibo can touch this wave now. I mean, like, you have a Kiana with no ultimate, Nautilus. If they move over, Silas is like, cool, I can just hijack, and you're never winning that fight. So they'll get 2 turrets on top side. Weibo will grab mid-tier 1, which hopefully allows them to play a little bit more aggressively. 369, I'm looking at the Mega Gnar bar. He's about to hit level 16 on this mini wave, but Mega Gnar now popped. So no ability for Top Esports. They need to get in now.
Rip it, rip it, rip it. Can Nio be a hero? The early smite, it still goes the way of JJ.
Oh my god!
Bullet time, rips them apart. 369 scoops them all into it. Supreme display of talent tries to buy some time for now, but Elk is caught by Cream, and the rest of Top Esports rally behind the engage, and now they can look at the Baron.
Fengyue may have just ended this game without Rel engage. That Magnet Storm finds 3 right into the bullet time, and then 369 gets the stun down on the 2 members. Weibo, they are not flexible enough in this game, and while they have the Dragon Soul point, the Baron is going to go over to Top Esports, and so is this gold lead.
They are 1 dragon away from Soul, but Top Esports now have the next 2.5 minutes to just continue laying waste to all the structures on the map, balloon this gold lead, and by the time the Dragon Soul does spawn, Weibo Gaming, it would be wise for them to back off for now, let the Mega time out before they try and look for a turnaround pick. Baron buff is about to expire in the next minute and 15 seconds, so they still have 2 more waves to wait out. Arrow from downtown lands right on the Fengyue.
Oh!
Quick pick, but bullet time does a lot of damage to the Weibo Gaming front line. They're able to at least walk out as 5 for now. They lose a tier 2 turret in the mid lane, but at least they only have to deal with 4 members now for the next 24 seconds.
Yeah, but it was kind of the most useless member in my mind. This is just a Rel. Cream can still float on this side. Whoa. We're looking for it. Good trade from Arha. Finds Jachi's flash. Big game-changing plays coming on through. Weibo bought themselves a bit of time and a respite here, but this fight over this pixel brush and the Fey Light's so important. Remember, Jachi's still no flash.
Whoa, Nio goes forward. 3-man Cyclone onto the front. The rest of Weibo Gaming trying to retreat now. Dominus popped by Sika. He can't get access to anyone. Arha getting wasted away by the bullet time. He still lives. Arrow hits onto the backline. Jachi cleanses it, but Sika's onto the backline. Trying to lay waste down with the Dominus. He pops Jachi in the backline. Niles losing his AP. Cream has to spring this way. Talent pushes them all into the wall, but it's not enough. Weibo Gaming are bringing it back from the brink, and it comes off of a triple kill from Xiaohu's Ryze. 369, the only survivor, but this realm warp will cut him off. 369 has no way out other than forward with the flash, but he gets caught anyway. An unofficial Quadra goes to Xiaohu. The Cloud Soul will be secure. board, and Weibo Gaming are back in this game 3.
What is that? I mean, Zika, huge hero play on this Renekton. Bad matchup in the lane. That is something that they're going to have to eventually attend to. And at level 17 for Cream, he's going to get multiple rotations with Hijack if they can find a play. Fungyue is trying to surge.
Gets charged right onto the back, and 369 Fungyue is the first one to caught. Bullet time is wasted.
What
Mayo
is this?
looks for the left side, but Top Esports are completely pulled apart. Cream gets annihilated by the supreme display of talent, and 369 goes mega, but it's way too late. Realm Warmer pulled them all into the 369. He scoots them into the wall, but the bullet time was already wasted. No proper follow-up, and Weibo Gaming, in the end, are clutching up the fight. They clutch up the game, and even when Top Esports had a way to close it out, it all crumbles. Weibo Gaming will come up huge, win the second bout against Top Esports, and win the series 2-1.
That was a disgusting team fight. I can't wait to see this in the highlights after this one. Like, Fungyue just taking way too much damage, and again, Arha finds him with this Nautilus. Ro's gonna go in now, and he just gets canceled midair, man. Like, that's exactly what we wanted to see. Great performance coming in. Weibo, very shaky, looking a little suspect in some of these fights, but the Unction get it done here. They'll take a 2-1 victory over Top Esports and equalize that head-to-head.
Good luck against the rest of the competition.
Oh boy, I can't, man. This gold graph was very disgusting. A very weird game played by Top Esports.
Classic LPL gold graph.